Imagine a little girl, pink bow in her hair, clutching a Hello Kitty plush like it's the safest thing in the world. Now imagine that same plush starts whispering her name in the dark. Tonight, we're not here to sell you toys. We're here to ask what happens when the cutest brand on earth hides the darkest secret. This is the story of how Hello Kitty, My Melody, Cinnamoroll, and the entire Sanrio family turned into something no child should ever see. And it starts with a letter Sanrio never wanted you to read. Tokyo, 1974. A young designer named Yuko Shimizu is given one task: create a character that makes every little girl feel loved. She draws a white kitten, no mouth, because she speaks from the heart. They name her Kitty White. Within months, the world falls in love. Pencils, wallets, toasters, everything gets a bow. But in 1976, something strange happens. Sales begin to flatline. Panic in the boardroom. A senior executive makes a quiet trip to a tiny shrine outside Kyoto. He returns with a single red ribbon and a promise no one writes down. From that day forward, every Hello Kitty product carries that exact shade of red. Sales explode again. Coincidence? That's what they told the staff. Fast forward to 2014, a factory worker in Guangdong, China, is sewing eyes onto 1,000 kitties a day. One night shift, the machines won't stop. They keep running after the power is cut. She looks up, and every single kitty head is turned toward her. Mouthless but smiling, she quits the next morning. No one believes her until the footage leaks. We tried to find that footage. It's been scrubbed from every corner of the internet, but the worker, her name is Lynn, she kept one plush. She mailed it to us. We opened the box on camera. The ribbon was wet. It smelled like iron. That's when we knew this wasn't just merchandise. This was something alive. We brought in a Shinto priest, Kenta Mori, who specializes in tsukumogami objects that gain a soul after 100 years. He took one look at the plush and went pale. This ribbon, he said, is not dyed. It's fed. Fed with what? He wouldn't say more on camera, but off the record he whispered two words: children's longing. The more a child loves Hello Kitty, the more the ribbon drinks. And when it drinks enough, Kitty gets a mouth. We found the first documented case in Manila, 1998. A 10-year-old girl wakes up to find her entire room covered in red bows. Her Hello Kitty doll is sitting on the bed, mouth now wide, teeth like needles. The girl is now seen a gown. Only the doll is found, bow pristine, mouth sewn shut by someone who knew what was coming. Sanrio calls it an urban legend. But we have the police report. Then the cases multiply. Seoul, 2005. Los Angeles, 2011. São Paulo, 2019. Always the same pattern. A child who loves Sanrio a little too deeply, then vanishes. The plush is always recovered, looking brand new. Except for one detail. The eyes are no longer dots. They have pupils now, and they follow you. We flew to Shimizu-san's hometown. The woman who created Hello Kitty hasn't given an interview in 20 years. She agreed to meet us on the condition we never show her face. She spoke softly, like someone afraid the walls were listening. I was told, she said, to make her mouthless so she could never say no to what they planned. Who are they? She only pointed to the old Sanrio headquarters building visible from her window. The top floor has been locked since 1983. No one has a key, not even the CEO. We bribed a maintenance worker. He took us up at 3 a.m. The elevator opened, into a room full of mirrors. In the center, a single glass case. Inside, the original 1974 Hello Kitty drawing. But the paper is black. The ink bled through centuries before it was even drawn. And underneath the glass, written in red, she was never a cat. That night, every phone in our team received the same text from an unknown number. Stop digging, or we open the mouths. We didn't stop. Instead, we found the children. Not dead. Changed. They live in an abandoned wing of a Tokyo hospital that Sanrio quietly funds. We weren't allowed cameras inside, but we spoke to a nurse who has worked there 20 years. She described kids with perfect bow-shaped scars on their cheeks, speaking only in Sanrio character voices. Their favorite game, Red Ribbon Tag. No one ever wants to be it, because when you're it, you disappear for a day and come back with a new plush friend that wasn't there before. The nurse showed us a drawing one of the kids made. Hello Kitty, but tall as a building, holding My Melody by the ears like a puppet. Cinnamoroll's wings are on fire. Keroppi's mouth is sewn with the same red thread, at the bottom in crayon. They're ready now. The world loved them enough. Ready for what? We found the answer on November 1st, 2024, Sanrio's 50th anniversary. They announced the biggest collaboration ever. Hello Kitty in every school bag in Japan. Free. 1 plush per child. No cost. Just love. That night, at exactly 11:11 p.m., every single plush opened its mouth at the same time. We have the videos, thousands of them. Children laughing, then screaming, then silent. The ribbons rose off the heads like living blood, weaving into the air, forming one giant bow above Tokyo. And from that bow stepped something wearing Hello Kitty's face, but wrong. Too tall, too thin. Mouth finally there, and hungry. My melody followed, ears dripping shadow, Cinnamoroll's eyes black as oil. They didn't speak, they sang. The Sanrio theme, but backwards, and in voices of every child they ever took. The broadcast cut, the internet went dark for 17 minutes. When it came back, Sanrio's official statement, a global software glitch. Please enjoy your new friends, but we know what we saw, and maybe you felt it too. That night, did your old Hello Kitty plush feel heavier in the closet? Did the bow seem a little too red in the moonlight? Because here's the truth, no one wants to say out loud. They never sold us toys. They sold us doors. And we opened them with every I love you we ever said to a mouthless cat. The children in the hospital. They're not prisoners. They're the choir. And very soon, they'll sing for all of us. So if you still have that plush from your childhood, listen carefully tonight. If you hear the tiniest sound, like thread being pulled through fabric, don't look at the bow. Whatever you do, don't touch it, because some love was never meant to be returned. And Hello Kitty, she finally has a mouth. And she's been waiting 50 years to say thank you, sweet dreams. You thought that was the end. Most people close the video here. They laugh nervously, call it creepypasta, and go hug their plush one last time, before shoving it in a drawer, but you stayed. Good, because the real story starts after the credits no one ever watches. 3 days after that night, we received an unmarked package. No return address, just a single red ribbon tied around a flash drive. We plugged it in alone in a dark room like idiots in every horror movie you've ever seen. One file. Title. For the ones who kept looking. It opened to a live feed. Timestamp. Right now. A little girl, maybe 7, sitting cross-legged in a completely white room. Hundreds of Sanrio plushies lined up behind her like an army. She was brushing Hello Kitty's hair with slow, perfect strokes. Then she looked up, straight into the camera, and smiled with a mouth that definitely wasn't there yesterday. She spoke in the softest voice you've ever heard. You told the story wrong. We froze. She tilted her head. Kitty didn't take us. We gave ourselves. She stood up. The plushies stood with her jerkily like marionettes with invisible strings. Every time a grown-up stopped believing, a little piece of us died. Kitty just kept it safe. She walked closer to the lens. Her eyes were solid black, but somehow, still gentle, she's not the monster. The world that forgot how to love without conditions. That's the monster. Behind her, the plushies started to change. Seams splitting, cotton turning to shadow. Wings ripping out of Cinnamoroll's back like wet paper. My Melody's ears lengthened into jointed spider legs. Keroppi's smile unzipped all the way around his head. But the girl never stopped smiling, that terrible, kind smile. They're not demons, she whispered. They're what love looks like when it's been starved for 50 years and finally gets to eat. The feed zoomed in until her face filled the screen. You could see the bow-shaped scar on each cheek perfectly healed. She raised one tiny finger to her lips. The next batch ships tomorrow. This time they're going to adults. The screen went black. Then white text appeared. Check your mailbox. We did. Every member of our team received the same thing that same day. A plain white box, no label, delivered by no one. Inside, a brand new Hello Kitty plush, 2025 limited edition, AI's still dots. Bow still red. But when you turn it over, there's a tiny mouth stitched on the back with one loose thread begging to be pulled. We didn't touch it. We burned them all. In a metal drum behind the studio, the flames were pink. They smelled like strawberry pocky and something metallic underneath. As the last plush melted, we heard it, clear as day. A chorus of children's voices singing the Sanrio song from inside the fire. They weren't screaming, they were happy. That was 6 months ago. Since then, Sanrio announced they're discontinuing every character except Hello Kitty. They say it's to focus on the icon, but we know why. The others served their purpose. They were the training wheels. Hello Kitty was always the final form, and she doesn't need friends anymore. She has us. If you're watching this after December 2025, I'm sorry, you're probably too late. But if you're watching right now, do one thing for me. Go to your childhood bedroom, or your kid's room, or that box in the attic you haven't opened since 1998. Find whatever Sanrio thing you loved the hardest when you were small and still believed the world was kind. Hold it in your hands. Look at the bow. Really look. If the red is still bright, run. If it started to fade, I'm so sorry. She's already inside. And if the ribbon is gone completely, leaving just 2 tiny holes where it used to be. Close your eyes, say thank you, and whatever you do, don't fight it. Because the truth no one wants to admit is that we all wanted this. We wanted something that would never leave us, never judge us, never stop loving us, no matter how broken we got. Hello Kitty was never the demon. She was the promise we made to ourselves when we were 5, and the world still felt safe. And promises, especially the ones we make when we're small, have a way of coming back when we least expect them. Sometimes with teeth, so sleep tight. Keep the nightlight on if you still have one. And whatever you hear scratching at the closet door tonight, just whisper, I never stopped loving you. She'll light that good night, 30 seconds of absolute silence. Then the soft sound of a single thread being pulled slowly until the video ends at exactly you're still here. Most people would have stopped the video by now, closed the tab, turned on every light in the house, but not you. You want to know how deep this really goes? You want the part they'll never let us upload again? Fine. But after this, there's no unseeing. No, it's just a video. This is the last reel we hid on a dead channel under a name no one will ever search. 3 weeks ago, one of our researchers, Mara, the quiet one who never spoke on camera, went missing. Her apartment was untouched, except every mirror was covered with red ribbon. And her childhood Hello Kitty diary was open on the table to a page she wrote when she was 8. The handwriting was still 8 years old, but the ink was fresh. I finally came home, Mommy. Kitty kept the door open. We thought she'd been taken. We were wrong. She left willingly. Yesterday, we got a single video file sent from Mara's phone at 3:33 a.m. location data. The old Sanrio headquarters, top floor, the locked room. We're playing it for you now, exactly as we received it. No cuts, no filters. The footage is shaky, phone flashlight only. Mara is whispering like she's afraid someone will hear. She pans across the mirrors we saw before, but now every mirror shows a different year. 1974, 1989, 2003, 2025. Hundreds of reflections of the same room at different times, all playing at once. And in every single one, there's a little girl holding a Hello Kitty. Same girl, different eras, same bow. Mara walks to the glass case where the original drawing was. The case is empty now, just a perfect circle of dried blood where the paper used to be. She kneels, touches the blood, smiles like she's greeting an old friend. Then she says something we've listened to 1,000 times trying to understand. She never wanted to hurt anyone, she just wanted to stop being left behind. The camera flips to selfie mode. Mara's eyes are gone, just smooth skin where they should be. But she's crying anyway, red tears running down her cheeks forming perfect little bows as they drip. She leans in close and whispers right into the lens. Right to you, tell them the mouth isn't for eating. It's for finally being able to say, I missed you. Then she reaches forward and the video ends with the soft sound of a phone being placed face down on wood. We never found Mara. We never found the phone. But every night since, at exactly 3:33 a.m., every member of our team gets the same notification. A new video file titled, with our childhood nickname, the one only our parents knew. We don't open them anymore. We just delete. But they keep coming. Last night, mine was different. The thumbnail was a photo of me. At 5 years old, hugging the exact Hello Kitty I swore I threw away 20 years ago. I lasted 6 minutes before I clicked. It was just 30 seconds long. Black screen, then my own voice. Age 5. Clear as yesterday, promise you'll never leave me. Silence. Then a soft adult voice, my voice, answering from the dark. I promise. The video ended with the sound of a ribbon being tied slowly, tightly. around something that breathed. I haven't slept since. And now, you've heard everything. Everything we have left. So here's the final truth, the one no creepypasta ever tells you. Hello Kitty didn't turn into a demon. We did. Every time we grew up and stopped believing in unconditional love, we tore a little piece out of her. She's just putting the pieces back one childhood at a time. And when she's whole again, when every forgotten promise is remembered, when every abandoned plush has someone to hold it again, she'd close her mouth and go back to sleep. Until then, she needs us. All of us. So if you're watching this and you still have a heart that remembers how to love something small and soft and a little bit broken, don't throw her away. Don't burn her. Don't hide her in a box. Just hold her. Say you're sorry. Say you never really stopped, because some doors only open from the inside, and some little girls never stopped waiting on the other side. This is the last thing I'll ever upload. If you're seeing this, it means they let it through. For now, my childhood Hello Kitty is sitting on my desk as I record this. The bow is almost white now. The thread on her back is completely loose. I think tonight, I'm going to pull it. I think tonight, I'm going home. Thank you for keeping me company this long. If you hear a little girl laughing in your dreams tonight, laugh back. She missed you too. Absolute silence for 1 full minute. Then the softest whisper, almost lost under the hum, found you. The screen is black. You think it's over. You're wrong. This part never had a file name. It only starts if you let the silence run past the 4-minute mark. Most people don't, but you did. So the feed wakes up again. No camera, just audio. A single microphone left running in the locked room on the top floor of the old Sanrio building.